Hey, my name is Will Regan. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I'm protesting with Declare Emergency. The last time I said I'm here as a computer scientist. This time I'm going to tell you I'm here as a Gen Xer. Our Gen X generation was told that we would be the left behind generation. We would be the generation that didn't have an identity. We would have Kurt Cobain as our spokesperson. And of course, Kurt Cobain wrote all apologies and blew his own brains out, and probably not the best spokesperson for an entire generation. So, why I'm here today is to raise the alarm about climate change. I'm saying that we Gen Xers, we're not only important, but we're like a keystone to this climate movement, or we can be. Here I am at 44 years old. I have a wonderful skill set. I know computer science. I'm the editor in chief of a nice little publication about climate change, which I do on a completely volunteer basis. I'm here to tell people that we don't have to sit around and watch it happen. We have skin in the game as Gen Xers. We're going to be here another 30, 40 years at least on this planet that's burning. So at this point, it's more important than ever that we get out in the street and get our voices heard. I'm doing it yet again. I'm protesting with Declare Emergency as part of this A22 network, and it's time to get the word out there. It's time to put ourselves on the line, and time to really raise the alarm, because climate change, as we've seen in Maui, as we've seen from the wildfires in Canada, as we've seen time and again, it is not slowing down, and if anything, it's going to be speeding up, and eventually those sea levels are going to rise, and it could happen quicker than anybody thought. We could see New York disappear, but what we forget is if New York disappears, then what's happening to Boston, what's happening to Los Angeles, what's happening to Florida, and for God's sakes, what's happening to all the coastal cities all over the world. So it's not just one place, it's not just one thing, right? It is happening everywhere all the time with climate change: wildfires, floods, hurricanes, droughts, food failures, all sorts of things. And it's just not slowing down. So we can't slow down. We have to speed up. We have to meet the moment. Even if it feels at this point that we're running and we're not going to catch up, climate change could lap us. It doesn't care that we can't catch up. It's gonna not only keep going, but it's gonna get worse and worse and worse. So we've got to move with an urgency that has never been seen before in human history. I'm talking wartime footing, nonviolent, peaceful wartime footing, to hold these people accountable who have said that we're left behind. We're not left behind, Gen Xers. We're not left behind.